Hello, my name is Mordred, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 38 of this Let's Play Prophecy of Pendor 3.7063. In the previous episode, we basically took the fight to the Dashar and fought quite a few battles against them. The episode before that, we took the fight to the Dashar and fought quite a few battles against them. And in this episode, we are going to become a vassal. Ha! Got you there. The other question I asked last episode was what I should do with the Qualis gem. Now, I was actually looking through guides and stuff on what you can do with it first of all, but also grab these guys while we're here. Unless you can engage, you are. On what to do with Qualis gems, in particular, the Mines of Al-Aziz. So quite a few of you did actually comment on suggestions on what we should do. What was suggested? So Mines of Al-Aziz seem to be the most popular. Improving relations with the Noldor, then getting the Quigfen shop, establishing our own custom knighthood order, of course, and getting dust so our companions are better. I think we will be doing Al-Aziz. We're actually going to get to kill him in here. Yay! But I've never actually done that before in this game, so I kind of had to look up how to do it. And through that I went through the old FAQ, and it mentioned there that you may not be able to get the Qualis gem in Rain if you have imported a character, which we have. So I'm going to run up to Rain right now and see if we actually can. I will not take you. Oh. I was not expecting anyone to need any of that gear. So yeah, we're going to run up to Rain and see if there's anything actually there. Because the other very good point was that I don't actually need a Qualis gem to establish the Knights of the Griffin, which is going to be very useful because I can basically put them everywhere as long as I have the money for them. So having Griffin Knights in like all of the little castle garrisons I think would be pretty amazing. Armored Axeman. You. We're getting quite a few Sword Maidens. And lots more Valkyries. I'm pretty sure the pronunciation is Valkyrie, not Valkyrie. Although that probably just depends on your accent, to be quite honest. If someone of Norse descent can tell me properly what it should be, then I'd be very happy to listen. But I've always said it Valkyrie. And I know that it was mentioned that I've been saying commentators instead of commenters. I think that was just a slip of the tongue, to be quite honest. Sorry about that. I do, of course, mean commenters. I know the difference. I am a commentator. I am commentating how this series goes. You guys are commenters, providing feedback, basically, on stuff. Don't really want him to join this fight, but he's going to. Oh well. We're just going to charge. So, yes, Griffins. Are the Griffins any good? I'm Wafu, or how would you pronounce that? Are the Griffins any good? Personally, I think they are. For a number of reasons. One, I think they just look super cool. Two, I think they do have decent stats and decent gear. They always come with sword and board, or they can also come with blunt weapons, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. But mostly they just look really cool. I also quite highly rate the dragons because they're tough. Ebony Coordinates, obviously, because I like infantry armies. Who else? Sorry. Wow, this is becoming a bit more of a mashup than I expected. That was a very mixed army of Vanscaries and heretics. And mercenaries. And Feardsvane. Wow, okay. So yes, are the Griffins any good? Yes, I think. Oh, Immortals, that's another faction I quite like. What do we want? We probably want you. Yeah. Oh, that's worth a lot. Sweet. Nothing less than 100, that's the new rule. Let's speed up here again. That's food supply. Low. So we'll stop here. And grab some more. Okay. Onwards. Another question posed by Cricketman 101, which is an excellent question. What is the best way of getting Mettenheim troops? Well, before the latest patch, the best way was to become a king and get them as mercenaries. So a mercenary party of Mettenheim was basically the best and really kind of the only way, except for rescuing prisoners. Now, however, you can find Mettenheim Aventuriers in taverns. They are a mercenary unit, and they can upgrade to the entire line of Mettenheim, including now the Spiesknecht, which are like their spearmen. And apparently the Forlorn Hope, though we may be changing that because that was not intended. So we may be turning off the ability to get Forlorn Hope. They're a knighthood order, you should not be able to get them, because you are not actually Mettenheim. Marketplace, sell this stuff. Oops, that was green. Don't sell that. Oh, get a new one, it's fine. I can't tell I do that. Okay. Fish. We'll move you up. In fact, I'll sell you. Move you and you. All grain, cabbage. Quite a good combination. And then we will walk around the streets and see if I can remember where on earth this chest is. It has been a while. But I think I can remember. So if you don't like spoilers, look away now. Not there. It's the other way. Or was it up there? Was it up here? Wait. No. Pretty sure it's not in there. Pretty sure it's not there. Where is it? No, I think it's down the alleyway to the left. Like I said, this has been a very long time since I've had to find this thing. It's not down there, is it? No. Lots of hiding places, though. Okay, pretty sure it's down here. And then through here. And here. Here we go. Ah, we did get one. Good. And a whole load of various loot, which we'll leave there for the time being. We'll grab you. We'll grab this stuff and probably sell it. And we'll leave the various loots, because this is kind of my backup cash supply. Okay, good. And then when we have a castle, we can then shift all of that stuff into the... Nothing down the well? No. Okay, cool. So, I'll sell that stuff once the companions have had a chance at getting it. Where do I want to go now? I actually want to check the tavern, don't I? Because I need to find a certain bookseller, who I think has the tavern map. I'm just going to talk to everyone as I usually do. Someone else mentioned that you can ransom companions when you lose them. You can. At the time when I lost all of my companions, I did not have the funds to do that. I didn't particularly want to spend the money. So, yes, now that I have over 100,000 in the bank, I could absolutely do that. Then I couldn't. Okay, now we basically just have to go from town to town until we find the guy. Unfortunately, that's a bit of a drag. But what can you do? Kavira level up. Good. Kavira is a throwing companion. You are one of my only actual combat people, I think. So I'll give you Power Strike, because you haven't been training that very much. Everything else is done. Good. Then another Valkyrie, Heavy Archer, Warrior. Shift you guys down. Pendor Recruit. Okay, cool. Onwards. Now it would make sense for a scholar to be in the most scholarly city in Pendor, which I always think is Pointbrook, because it's the home of the Ravenspear. The Ravenspear, of course, being an order of scholars. The knights of the Ravenspear, you see, are the protectors. So when they go on like an archaeological dig or whatever, they need to have a couple of knights around for protection. Pendor is kind of a dangerous place. But the actual purpose of the order is scholarly pursuits. The University of Poinsbrook. So I believe there's also one in Janos and potentially in Ithos as well. Okay, so the reason I'm usually a little bit hesitant about getting the rune sword from the mines is, as you've probably noticed, I actually... Oh, I'll kill you. I actually usually play on if I lose a battle. Unless I lose a very important item, in which case I usually do save scum, just because I really cannot be bothered to spend the resources and the time to get it again. And the Ruby Rune Sword is one of those things. I tend to not bother too heavily about good gear, just so I'm less tempted to reload a save. I really, really dislike doing that. So once I have the Rune Sword, then that is something I will, of course, have to be very careful about. And this is fighting the Jatu, so basically we just want a great big lump of men right in the middle of the map. Just like this, in fact. So this initial line absorbs the fight, the charge, and these guys do the actual fighting. And I put the cavalry at the back because I quite like to preserve all the nobles I'm beginning to get. Is this the famous Jatu charge? 2 people who both look suspiciously like Vanscaries. Here they come. So we will lose a couple in the initial charge. That's when the lances and stuff have their effect. But once they're bogged down, like they are now, it's good game over. Shooting at me, cheeky. No, you're not. Okay. You're gonna go charging into my lines? I think you are. Ah. Oh. No, not quite. We'll kill this guy though. Bye. Bye. Well done, people. You're learning well. Kill the horse, then kill the man. Works perfectly. Okay, victory. We did lose quite a few though, 15, but it was against 55 Jatu, so I'm not entirely surprised we had casualties there. Right, what do we want? We definitely want you, because you're awesome. Likewise with you. And you. We'll grab you, because you're worth a pretty penny. And then I guess you, both of you, and you. Could take the mercenary armsmen, but I don't think I'm going to bother. They're mercenaries, they cost extra money, although they are infantry, so they're not too expensive. In fact, they're really quite cheap. Yeah, alright, I'll take them. There's only 4. I'll put you right at the very top of the list, so you'll always spawn and probably be the first to die, so I can replace you. Okay, we're going to access the item pool at this point. We're going to chuck these things in it, then see if any of our companions want to use them, and then we'll access it again and we'll take the most valuable. Go down to 200 and then we'll just check. Oh, it was already mixed in? Yes, it was. Okay, cool. So everything up to 100, which is there. Okay, cool. Onwards to Marleones, I think is where I was off to. Before the Jatu got in the way and became a tempting target. I know there's another group there, but I don't have any inventory space to actually store the goodies I'm going to get from them. So I'll leave them be. Okay, sell stuff here. Actually those Jatu steeds are probably quite quick, so I might add them to my caravan of horses. Oh, I don't want extras. How quick were they? 44. That's really rather quick. 40, 43, 43, 39, 38, 40. Get rid of them, and we'll grab these guys. Oh, you're only a 40. 44, 44. In fact, I'll put you in order. 43, 43, 40. And they can't actually afford all of that, so we'll put you back. And then so you're here to the actual, horse merchant. Okay, Tavern. Don't want you. You're just a traveller. Wait, travelling peddlers. Can you tell me where he is? He can. Now I'm pretty sure that Phineas de Deget is the Qualis potion and dust, so I think Randolph is the Al-Aziz. He's in Torva, which is unfortunate. Just out of interest, where's the other one? Says Torba. That's really unfortunate. Okay, so another commenter was saying that you want a button to sell all prisoners. It's right there. See? Just click on that and sell it all. I just prefer to do this because I don't always want to sell them all, so it's a good habit. Especially when you start getting squires and squire-at-arms and stuff like that. I sometimes start collecting them, and then later on I'll try and recruit them as a group through the invite prisoners to join party dialogue. And that is a good way of increasing the number of knightly units you get, particularly from factions that you couldn't ordinarily recruit. Siege crossbow. I actually kind of like that. And someone else was mentioning that there are Mettenheim bolts, which is very true. It goes with the Mettenheim arbalest. And they are supposed to be very, very strong. So we need to go to... No, we're not going to be able to sneak into there, and I'm pretty sure, we'll go there just in case, that de Digit is the potion guy. And then after this, I think I'll go and do the vassal thing. Otherwise, it's a bit of a boring episode just running around. So, Ravens and Fierdsvain, truce has ended. Hopefully we get stuck into that fight again. Noldor a fight? No, Snake Cult. Yeah, so I'll go and save you. Because it's a Fierdsvain one. Dismount you all. Have you all follow me. Just because there's this nice little hill right here. We'll stick the archers there. Cavalry just behind them. The infantry in front of them. Stand closer. I did too many, but that's fine. Okay, they seem to be coming at an angle, so we'll put our infantry down there. Chop chop. They're going to try this flanking maneuver again. I think they might. Which is fine. Cavalry, go and block them off, please. Now that my cavalry have the Valkyrie units, they should be pretty good at this. Go there. And they do have missile units of their own. It's the squires and the knights and the adventurers and things. Currently we're absolutely obliterating them thanks to our decent archer units now. It's the Pendor armoured archers, they're proving their worth right now. And their cavalry are just being shot to pieces. Oh, Snakecart armsmen are now in it. Where are they? Just down there. So, I'm now going to do backspace. I'll select the infantry and I'll tell them to move to where the armsmen are. Oops, wrong button. And that will hopefully tell them to actually, engage them. So let's put our cavalry back here. I've kind of stopped paying attention. You coming in? Yeah. Hello. That's going to be bad if she was couching. I got 1 kill, but it was a priestess, so it's a nice amount of experience. Okay. Go do your thing, people. 15 warriors are throwing weapons. Good to know. Plus, of course, Bodis. Okay, victory. Marvellous. Our ally lost nothing, we lost 3. A bowman, a warden, and an armoured axeman. That's fine. We'll take the farmers to make up for it. Okay. Oh, there was stuff you wanted. Interesting. And that will do. Cool. Freddy leveled up. Huzzah. Bodis, what skills do you have? You probably want trainer. Let's see, you will become a Vacavian leader later, so you probably do want leadership as well. In fact, I'm going to make you take leadership. I seem to remember Bodis is an amazing lord. When you get her up to that level, will increase your charisma as a result. Just because she tends to have huge armies. Okay, Freddy. Strength. No, not strength. Charisma. So 1 strength equals 1 more of those. No, I'll stick with that. Give you that. And the next point is another leadership point as well, so that's good. Can't train you anymore though. You're already awesome. 3 swordsmen, I'll take them. Armoured axeman, yes please. Yes please. Absolutely. Bowman. Recruit. Drop down and drop down. Okay. The other benefit, which I just realised, of building a Griffin order in whatever city I decide to build in, is that I can then join the order right there and then, which will be very helpful. There are always a lot of snake cult around here and says. Would that have anything to do with the Shadow Legion, I wonder? Who knows? Who knows? So let's see who's here in the tavern, unless they have moved. Oh. Is that someone behind me shooting? No. Bandits. Do. Miss me. Yeah, not miss me. See, this is the skill of Mettenheim, and just dodge the flying knives. Hi. Sorry, too late. There was another guy. This actually feels really funny. I'm doing a ninja move, I'm just dodging knives. Is that everyone? Yes. Okay, cool. Let's try that again, shall we? I just want to go to the pub. Please let me go to the pub. Quorum sift. This is not looking good. Ah, they sound awesome. Unfortunately, I have no space. I need to start just leaving space in my party now, I think. Randolph. Janos, okay. And Phineas is Avendor. So they did move. Cheeky. No, do not sell the purple cabbage. It's totally just the same texture. Sorry, not texture, model. Right, Janos, let's go. I'm sure we can make this before the week is up, because at the end of the week is when everyone changes. Ooh, and payments are not covering that. Of course, we'll start losing more money once we have a fief, because fiefs tend to make you a lot less money than mercenary payments do. At first, anyway. Do we want to upgrade this to a man-at-arms? I'm not sure we do, because we want the shield guys. No, I don't want a scout, that's for sure. I'm going to go with another militia guy, actually. We have 2 Huskarls now. Oh yeah, of course, we freed one, didn't we? Oh, who are you? Peasant Revolt Army. Oh, I always love fighting these guys. But there's just too many of them. If I had an army of griffins, I might well do this, but I don't, so I can't. Those are always fun to fight against. No! Okay. That means we have no targets now to fight against. Oh, it's Snake Heart Shrine. Awesome. Still no Vanscary Landing, though. Ooh, and a tournament. How very tempting. Where are you? Randolph. Hello, Randolph. What else do you offer? You offer a map to Al-Aziz. Good. Yes, please do tell me where they are. Now, do I need another gem? I have a feeling I do need a second gem. But I also need, what is it, wine and something? I don't know. I'm actually going to go and talk to them because I've literally never done this before, so I'm going to do it properly. Okay. So we have spent our gem. We're going to place a bet on ourselves. We're going to enter this tournament and win it. Because... okay, maybe not. Got the worst possible setup here. Please be what I thought. That's one-hander, isn't it? Ah, thought it was a two-hander. Oh well, you can really see how fast I am now because of my athletic skill. Look at how fast I'm going compared to these guys. Meow. It was a two-hander. It's not the crossbow guy though, it's just a two-hander. Fight in the next round. Ow! Ow! Stop shooting me! No, really, stop shooting me. Get the shield. Thank you. Whoa, whoever you are, mate, you are an amazing tank. Who was that? Immortal, no wonder. Ow. Ow. Oh, come on! The horse was attacking me. Ah! I should have killed enough to progress though. Yeah, I thought so. I'm gonna go for this guy. Two of us at once. Ow. Man. Sword and board is not my preferred way of fighting. Gotcha. Alright, are there any two-handers here? No. Oh, these guys are accurate. I'm strafing. This might take a while. Gotcha. No, not at the same time. Ah! That was my kill. Cheeky. Ah. Oh man. Who was it that got me? Dranton. I was up against the Thaldarant. I'm not entirely surprised I lost that fight, but still. Ah. Okay, so where are the mines? There they are. We just made peace with the Jashar, so I can actually get there. Set course for the hidden mines of Al-Aziz, please. Food supplies, how are they? Very, very low, so in fact, let's get some more food. Before we go there. Because, you know, we're sending an entire army into the desert. Because that's a great idea, usually. Oh, there's a whole ton of dyes. grab them as well while I'm here. Because they usually retail for, is it 200? Something like that. Okay, that'll do. And this is where having the extra horses in my caravan comes in very handy. Because it means I move more quickly. Although I'm still pretty slow. More level ups. You. Not you. You. Not you. One of each. Good. Onwards. Feels kind of weird not to have any enemies on the map right now. Except for the miners, of course. More level ups. Nope. Yes. I'll do. Okay, and actually I seem to remember it sometimes crashes here, so we are going to save, just in case. Right, let's enter. It did not crash, that's a good sign. Can't believe I've never ever been here before. That's a very funky looking mine entrance. Mordred. Aziz Hermit. And just some funky houses. Let's go and talk to Mordred. The time is not right, so I'm going to guess I have to speak to this guy first? Yeah. Hunt a quail, pluck it well, trade it for the craft of a mortal man. So you need wine and tools, I guess? Okay. Cool, so that is as is. And I guess I do need to come back with those things. I cannot leave now, why not? Oh, do I have to actually like run to the edge of the map? I guess. Or maybe I need to talk to you again. Like I said, this is all new to me. I know I'm one of the developers, I just never bothered to do this. Yeah, so I definitely need to do what the old hermit, or the crazy hermit, whatever he's called, Aziz Hermit, wants, and then that should open up talking to him. So we will do that for the next episode, because unfortunately we are now out of time. So thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this, and if you please join me for the next episode if you want to see me getting a decent sword for the first time. Not saying that this sword I currently have is not decent. Oh, there's another mine. I guess that's why it's mines, plural, as opposed to just the mine. Where is the exit point? There we go. Okay. If you have any tips or advice, please do leave a comment below. I'm always very happy to read those, and I'll try and respond where I can, even giving you shout-outs during the episode as I have been doing today. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.